Pickup trucks have been gaining a lot of popularity. That's because of increase in small businesses in India. And Mahindra, on that note, has launched its biggest and baddest pickup SUV in the commercial vehicle segment. Hello and welcome to Trash Park. This is Bharadwaj and that is the Mahindra Bolero Pickup with a 2-ton payload. Let's see what this pickup SUV is all about in this video. Let's get started. So start off with, this is the all-new Mahindra Bolero Maxx Pik-Up series. Now this is an all-new series from Mahindra. It is largely classified into two segments. There's something called as city model and there is this is the heavy duty. Now the city model, we have already reviewed it. We'll leave a link in the description below. You can go check it out. But for now, let us start with this badass pickup right here. Now this is the top spec model. This is the 2-ton payload capacity one. Now apart from that, you also get 3 other models. That's the 1.7L, that means there is a longer bed version, and 1.7 ton, and finally the 1.5 ton as well. Now this has been recently launched in India. The prices for the heavy duty model ranges between 9.2 lakh to 10.6 lakh ex showroom. Because there are 2 variants here, the LXI and the VXI, and it also is offered in 2 color schemes. The gold paint scheme is only offered on the top spec VXI trim. So this is the top of the line model in the range, and let's see what this is all about, starting with the design. So what you see here is a very familiar face with the Bolero upright stance. Now this is a very short bonnet. They have shortened it out because the driver can now see what's ahead of the road and get a clear view and understanding, which aids to better drivability of this car. And also there are some changes made to the lighting as well. The entire lighting part is halogen, but the section that is present right here, this is all new. So this is a cornering lamp function, as in when you turn the steering either side, the either lamps will come on and light up that section to make the cornering maneuver much more safer. With that, you also get a vertical grille on black and chrome dual tone design, and you get a old Mahindra logo and not the Twin Peaks one. The commercial vehicles still get the old Mahindra logo. You get a body colored bumper, which is a premium aspect for a commercial vehicle. And finally, to top it off, there is a tow hook. So coming to the side profile, you can spot the large 17-inch alloy wheels that is offered on this. It is a steel wheel, of course, because of load carrying capacity that it enables, which alloy wheels misses out on. And you get body colored cladding as well, adds to the premium touch. On the other side of the cabin, you get a 2-ton badging right here. That's the heavy duty badging. Right here is the iMAXX technology. I'll talk about this when I sit inside. And you get a body colored door with some graphics to make it look premium. You get a Maxx Pik-Up badging right there, notifying that this is the top of the line spec model of the Bolero pickup range. And coming further back, you can spot the L model. That is the 10 feet bed, which is best in class in this segment. And we are not faffing around. We have already loaded with water coolers right here. So we are testing this particular vehicle with load and not empty, so that we can assess the performance of the engine and the vehicle. With that, you also get the side step for easy ingress egress. You also get this beam for side impact protection, and also it will act as a access to the loading bay if you want to climb on it and access the loading bay. Further back, you can spot the fuel filler cap right here. It opens up to 60 liters of a diesel fuel tank that is placed underneath in between the chassis. And also, speaking about underneath the chassis, you can spot the leaf springs that are present on either side, front and rear, for maximum load carrying capacity and also giving a ride comfort as well. Now this is the side profile, and speaking a little further on the bay, let me open up my phone because there are some numbers that I would like to quote. So what you see here is a 10 feet bed. Now the dimensions of that is 3060 mm by 1800 mm into 650 mm of height. This particular model can also be bought as a cabin with a CBC, which is only a chassis on body, and it is only offered with a single cabin layout. There is no dual cabin. For the dual cabin, you'll have to look at the Bolero camper. Now with that, talking about the payload capacity, it is 2 ton, but the gross vehicle weight is 3.9 ton almost. So that is about the loading capacity and the bay right here. Now we move on to the rear section, and let me tell you a little bit about that as well. Now coming to the rear profile, to access the loading bay, all you have to do is unlatch this, pull it to forward, and then you can drop the door. You have latches on either side, and it'll be exposed to the pretty large loading bay that is present here. and to lift it up, the door is pretty heavy, and commercial vehicles generally have heavy duty metal parts and doors and everything, and you just latch it back in, and generally commercial vehicles will have pretty heavy doors, and this is no different. And moving on, you get a Mahindra badging right here. You get the reflectors for enhanced visibility, LED tail lamps again for enhanced visibility, rear parking sensors, which is a norm. And Mahindra has also gone to lens to attention to detail on this, because they have given rubber inserts here to avoid metal to metal contact. So when you drop this latch, there is no metal to metal contact to protect the paint. Good job there, Mahindra. Finally, moving down below, you get to see a spare wheel mounted right behind the rear differential. Now this completes the exterior look of the pickup truck. Now let's move on inside and tell you a little more about this. So now we move on to the inside, and to get into the cabin, you have a grab handle here and a side footstep. You can just enter the cabin very easily. Let me close the door. And you enter a very spacious cabin indeed. It has got a wide dashboard. There is some design to it, thankfully, and there is a dual tone finish to it. Everything is made of hard plastics, and you don't get any infotainment system as standard, but there is 5,000 rupees worth of accessory that the Mahindra offers along with this purchase. And you also get a blower control right here. There are 4 AC vents. There's only blower control, there's no AC as such. And other features will include a manual battery cutoff and a 12-volt socket right here, a digital instrument cluster which displays odo and trip meters, a chunky steering wheel with no adjustability, a height adjustable driver seat, seating for 3, and 2 people will get a 3-point seat belt. And also there is a bottle holder right here, and there's a quick access window for the loading bay as well. So apart from all these features, it is pretty much basic, but let me tell you that this truck is smart, because it features the new iMAXX telematics technology, where owners can track their pickup truck and do not have to rely on driver to give them feedback. So to access that smart feature, all you have to do is download a iMAXX phone application on your smartphone, and you'll be given access to 50 different features that you can monitor on your phone, including where the pickup truck is. And that monitoring is available in 6 different languages, including Kannada, Hindi, English, Tamil, Telugu, etc. Apart from that, in terms of creature comforts, apart from the blower, you also get a vent right here to let in cool air from inside when you have your windows up. So those are all the interior bits of the new Mahindra Bolero Maxx Pik-Up heavy duty model. Now let's take this car out for a spin and let's see how this car is to drive. So now we are driving the all new Bolero Maxx Pik-Up, and first things first, it is powered by a 2.5 liter diesel engine, and it produces 80 PS of power and 220 Newton meters of torque. It comes mated to a 5-speed gearbox. Now engine itself, with almost 50% load, performs really well. It does not have outright acceleration, of course, because it's a commercial vehicle, but what it has is an excellent mid-range, which will help you carry that load on higher gears without the need of frequent gear changes. All in all, engine has sufficient power to carry this payload what has been rated on this Maxx Pik-Up. Apart from that, let's talk about the drivability. You get well cushioned seats, driver height adjustable, of course, on this VXI model. Along with that, you got a short bonnet which increases the visibility. You have a very large ORVM which will help you see all around the vehicle. You get a quick access window which is helpful when you have no load. However, the ORVM is more than sufficient to replace the IRVM to look all around the vehicle. Now the steering itself feels light and is easily maneuverable. It's power steering, of course, and coming to the brakes as well, it is on point, and clutch is light. It does not feel like a commercial vehicle clutch that we are used to. To sum up, this feels like driving any other car and not a big pickup truck. On that note, that is a good mark for the Bolero Maxx Pik-Up. So that was our take on the all-new Mahindra Bolero Maxx Pik-Up range, the heavy-duty model. As I mentioned at the start of this video, medium-scale and small-scale businesses would look at this model, as it could increase their uptime and also their revenue and strategy model with a very large loading capacity. To support these businesses, Mahindra is also promising a good uptime of these vehicles with a service promise and a service interval of around 20,000 kilometers. With that, they are also offering 3-year or 1 lakh kilometer warranty for peace of mind to owners. Now that you guys got a lowdown of this particular pickup truck, what do you think about the Bolero Maxx Pik-Up series? Let us know in the comments below, like and share this video, and do subscribe to Drive Spark if you haven't done it already. And as I mentioned, we have also reviewed the City series of this new pickup truck. Go do watch that video, and I shall see you in the next one.